Hello everyone. So I was looking at this question on the community from Shrikant, and the question is how to validate a text field to have a date format. Now what Shrikant is trying to do here is uh, related to, of course, date, but instead of using a date field, because when you use a date field, the date field will store the date in a proper format, and it will also take care of the user preferences, because your users can have different date formats, or they may be in a different location. So basically, based on the user, the date format will be stored properly if you're using a date field. But in case you're not really using a date field, and I'm sure you have a very good reason for doing that, uh, I'm sure you can still use a text field and enter the date in a specific format. For example, what Shrikant is trying to do, Shrikant is trying to make sure that the date format is following DDMMYY, which is fine. But to check whether the date format is correct or not, you can do a couple of things. Now, if you are on server, which I think you are because you have mentioned server tag, and if you want to do something with workflows, then you can use Jira Misc workflow extensions, which is a really good app for improving your workflow. It will give you a lot of conditions and validators and post functions. Or you can also use Script Runner, where you have all those features, but with the help of Script Runner, you can do, of course, a lot more, not just related to workflows, but overall. And you also have the option to use behaviors. Now, behaviors work like JavaScript. So let us say when you have create issue screen, and the moment users are trying to create an issue, maybe you want to immediately, before sending the request to the server, you want to immediately on the client side, on the browser, you want to display a message that the date format is not correct. Please enter a proper date format. You can do that with the help of behavior, or you can actually do a lot of other things, like you can ensure that users, when they select something on the form, maybe you want to add some dynamic things on the form. So behaviors can do a lot more. And if you want to do something with behaviors, which I believe will probably work in your case, and that is what you're trying to do take a look at this script. This script will show you, I mean, of course, it is not the exact same script, but this script is basically a behavior that you need to add on your Jira instance for a specific project. And then, of course, you can configure it to check whether the date format is following that particular format of yours. And this is something that you can do with the help of Script Runner. And I thought I'll probably share this with all of you today. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something